So welcome back to another video, and we're just down at the marina just doing some more boat jobs, and we'll dig into that shortly. But if you're not a subscriber to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and also if you can give the video a big like, it all helps the YouTube algorithm and it helps me build the channel. So stay tuned, we'll be right back. On today's video, we're actually going to be fitting a 600 by 600 solar panel. I've actually fit it, by the way, so I'm not going to show you how to fit it. Literally it was 4 screws, and then I needed to run the cable down through a cable gland, through the roof and down literally by the nav station behind me. And then I ran the wiring to the charge controller, just where the Victron unit is if you watched the previous video, and then onto the batteries. So yeah, it's 600 by 600. It's a 55 watt panel. This panel I bought, I think, from Force 4 Marine, and it fits perfectly in front of the spray hood. The panel is made by PV Logic. It's a high efficiency panel, and it's meant to be very good with not a lot of sun. And also it's one of those self-healing panels, so you can actually stand on it, and you're not going to damage it. But I have no intentions of standing on it where it's located, just underneath the boom and in front of the spray hood. Other things on the boat, we've put a couple more chafe protectors just right on the front of the lines that go onto the bow of the boat, so that the Genoa doesn't catch on it. I noticed the other day when we went out, if it's going to catch, that's the place it's going to catch. So I thought I'd just protect it a little bit with those. And then the boat jobs are coming along nicely. I'm not going to put any more solar on just now. If you've watched the previous videos, just behind me here we've got a Bluetti device, which is a 600 watt lithium battery with an inverter and all those kind of things. So if you haven't watched that video, just head over and check that out. I'll pop a link in the corner just now. But we also have, if you watch that video, the Bluetti fold out panels, solar panels, 120 watt, that I can put on the deck when we're in a harbour, and also when we're at anchor if it's not too rolly. So I think for me just now, I think the setup is perfect. I've got the main Bluetti unit for using 2 20 volt devices and charging iPhones and tablets and things on board. I also mainly put this solar panel on the boat just to keep the batteries topped up when we're not in harbour and when we're at anchor somewhere. So yeah, when we're in harbour, I just plug it into the mains unit, and then we're charging off the Victron battery charger to keep the batteries topped up. I think before we take the boat to the Med, I will, instead of changing the batteries on the boat to lithium, it can be quite costly, and I also like the portability of the Bluetti devices. With them having a built-in inverter as well, I think I'll get another unit and I'll put it over towards the kitchen side, and then literally I can keep those 2 topped up from the solar panels. And yeah, you know, we can run kettles, air fryers, blenders, all those kind of things from those devices. So I'm going to stick with them for now and see how we get on. So I just need to nip to the car and get a refill for the dehumidifier. I'll show you that just in a minute. It's just a cheap one. It's like a tablet you put in, but it does really catch the water, and also deodorizes the boat. And yeah, I've just got that one on the boat just now. So let me nip to the car. I'll put the refill in. I'll show you that too. So these are the tablets, and these literally just go in to the device that way, like so. And I'll just fit that back on top. Like so. So that's it, dehumidifier. Also has a nice smell to it. And then yeah, I've got 1 tablet left. That one's been in there about nearly 2 months now, so they last about 2 months in this boat environment, so I'll keep that as a spare. and then yeah, I just put it there just by the cooktop, but you could put it anywhere. You could literally pop it under the beds or in the bilge or wherever you want. So yeah, really happy with that that device. I think the refills for 2 were about 18, and I think the unit itself was about 18 quid from Sainsbury's. They sell them in other shops as well. Now the other thing I put on were the stanchion protectors, chafe protectors on all of these stanchions moving forward on the boat just here. And also you can see just there on the boat I've put the new blue fenders, both sides, 8 of them, which I think look really nice. Now I also put a outboard board at the back of the boat just there for the electric motor when we get it, and also I've just put a little couple of rope ties just either side. You can see just there, just another one, just cheap items, but at least it tidies the ropes up. So yeah, there's the solar panel just at the front, and yeah, it's still, even though the sun's gone for the day, it's still putting power into the battery, so that's good. So other jobs that I've got to do on the boat, it's endless. It really is endless. Still intend to take the boat down to the Mediterranean, but I'm just thinking, what else do I need to do? I do know I've only got 35 meters of chain and then some warp as well on there. I really would like 50 meters of chain on that new anchor winch that I put on the boat. So that's the next project, I think, to spend money on. Actually not the next project, because while the family is away on vacation visiting other family, I decided, as I own a sailboat, I better learn to sail properly. So I've got my day skipper license booked in Greece. So I'm going out with Sail Ionian to do my day skipper license. I'm doing the theory currently just before I go out there, and I'll be out there for about a week, and yeah, hopefully I can get that, and then I can apply for the ICC, which is the one that is used around Europe and Greece. Obviously with taking this boat to Greece, I'm going to need that. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. Give me something to look forward to, and also spend a week on a boat in the Ionian Islands in Greece, and yeah, thoroughly enjoy my time there. I'm expecting it to be hot though, so yeah, I don't know what to pack really, but anyway, it's just like a normal holiday, but learning something, so all good. So that's coming up. So I might film a little bit of that. I think I will. It won't be too much, because understand I'm on the boat and I'm actually doing a course, so they probably don't like filming, but I'll film a little bit around it and just give you an insight to what it is and what it takes. The course itself with them, I've booked a cabin on the boat just to myself. You can share cabins or you can sleep on the sofa at a cheaper price. I think because it was last minute and I said, have you any places left, they'd had one cancellation, so I paid £1,200 for the day skipper license, and I think about £275 for the theory for that, which as I say I'll do before. Flights, you fly straight to Preveza Airport, and from there it's about a 40-minute taxi ride, about €50 to get to there. So yeah, first night on the boat, and then next day on the Monday morning we'll be doing the course and heading out to sea for 5 days. I think on the last day, the Saturday, you get to take the boat on your own and just have a play and do what you want. So that's good, but yeah, I thought that was quite reasonable. I had looked at doing it in this country, but I wanted to do my day skipper in Greece. A, to give me some experience of docking a boat reversing as they do in Greece, because they don't come in forwards. So with me taking this boat to Greece eventually, once I get around the Med, yeah, I just want to get a little bit of experience, and also it's nicer, it's sunny, the sea's calm, it's not really tidal like you have in the UK. maybe that's a disadvantage, but I'm quite au fait with the tides and things with using this boat in this country. So yeah, really looking forward to that. Other things, I still need to buy a outboard engine, electric one, and the one I want literally has just come out. I'll pop a picture on screen just now, and the name of it, I forget what it is now, but yeah, there's about a 4-week waiting list for these currently, because they are new, but really a lightweight, and I think you know, when you're taking the boat to the Med, you don't really need a big powerful outboard. I think that will be enough for what we need. One thing I will say is the engineer that's on site here at this marina, he's done a little bit of work on the engine for me. I noticed when I brought the boat up from Milford Haven that one of the 3 injectors was weeping a little bit. They have a washer around the bottom of them that is a copper washer that compresses and then it leaks diesel. Also the fuel rail between all 3 was not in a great condition, so what I've done is got him in. He's then replaced and cleaned up all of the injectors, replaced the washers, replaced the fuel rail. Really great service. He came, he took it all apart, cleaned it up, needed a fuel rail ordering, so he ordered that, and then he finished it up about 5 days later. We had a test sail on the last video, and everything was good, no leaks or anything like that. So I'll just show you the fuel rail, because obviously it's not painted green like the old one was. It's nice stainless steel coloured, but I'll show you that just now on the engine. Okay, so you've got one board on this side. Just remove that, and then you can see you've got the Volvo Penta diesel engine just there. This is a MD2030. It's a 29 horsepower diesel engine, 3 cylinders. You've got 1, 2 and 3. So these are the injectors. This is what we replaced the washers on, and also you can see just there, nice fuel rail now is all shiny, and yeah, no weeping injectors anymore. What have I done on the engine? So we changed the impeller at the front just there. That's where the stairs are that you come into the boat. They remove and you can get to that. So we changed the impeller, the seal, there's a water seal, and also the faceplate to stop that dripping. So that was fixed. Changed the fan belt. We've changed the oil and filters and fuel filters. That's the sail drive just there to the engine. That goes straight down to the propeller underneath the boat. Engine mounts, but yeah, she's a good engine, and quite happy with the way it performs. So thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Short and sweet, I know, but obviously the next one will be when I'm going out doing my day skipper license, so we'll look forward to showing you some of that trip. Again, if you're not a subscriber to the channel, hit that subscribe button and give the video a like. All helps the algorithm and helps the channel. So much appreciated, everyone that tunes in, and hopefully we can get out sailing again, definitely in Greece, but on this boat as soon as I come back from that trip. I want to get over to the Isle of Man. I mentioned it before. We will be doing a trip over to the Isle of Man, and yeah, once the family gets home from their vacation, we'll head off. So thanks again. Ciao for now.